Sorry about that. My button got stuck. That was weird. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Fusion Setup Shop Dirt Series here for the Reaper Racing League. First of two streams tonight. This is going to be a ton of fun. Good to see everybody out there. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning once again. These drivers ready to rock and roll. I like what we're seeing out of this racetrack. Lincoln is going to be the track that we are on track for week 6. FusionSetupShop.com to get your Dirt Series setups today. I want you to get out there and have some fun with it. Enjoy the stream. Give us likes, give us shares, knock it out of the park. You know, do the things that you are all known for. Here's your race information for today's race. It is the Dirt Oval. 3.35 tenths of a mile, 67 degrees on the track temperature, 75 degrees on the air temperature, 61% humidity. It's going to be tacky. It's going to be sticky. It's going to wear out. Partly cloudy sky, 6 mile an hour wind here for the Lincoln Speedway Reaper Racing League. 10 lap heats, 4 to the feature, a C main, a 15 lap C main or B main if they need it. And they're going to have a 50 lap feature with 20 drivers making it to the final portion of that one. So we'll see how that's going to work. One fast repair setup for each portion of the setup, portion of the session. And there's going to be one. It is an open setup league, so Reaper's been a ton of fun to be able to call. And not only have been a ton of fun to call, but they've really put in the effort to try to make these drivers faster, and I do enjoy it. Sean saying, let's go Voodoo 49s. I like it. Michaela, thank you for the like out there. With your gaming page, the Kayla Quinn Gaming, go check her out. I encourage you to do it. Speaking of people to check out, Joe Garcia, what's going on, Warrior Racing legend out there? Mr. Joe Garcia, Joe Foxer gives us, he rated us the other day, so make sure that you check out his Twitch channel. Talk about sponsors. That's what we got to talk about. That's part of what we do here, right? Reaper Racing Series, brought to you by Fusion Setup Shop, of course. Red Pirate Family Grill and Oyster Bar. Heats are brought to you by JJ&SC Racewear. You can check out Lunatic Designs as well. 70 lap feature. You need to make sure that we do that elsewhere. Lunatic Designs, Apex Designs as well. It's going to bring you your feature. It is out of Ohio, and of course, Closterman Engraving is going to be your pole sitter. Special. Alex, thank you for the like and share. You should send those things in DMs, sir. DMs. Please make sure that those are probably the right things to do. So we'll make sure that we make that change. It's all good. That's all good. It's what it's the whole admin thing. That's what all the other admins do. Just making sure you know. Send it all over. It's all good. I ain't mad. Qualifying done. We should have. It looks like we have 20 drivers total. So we might have everybody out there. Tony Martin should be out there helping out. Of course, Alex Thompson, one of the admins or RCs for the race today. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna see what this is gonna work. It's no big deal. No big deal. I ain't mad. I don't get mad. I get mad, but I don't get mad. You know what I mean? I get hefty. Make sure you check out the links in the description, folks. All the sponsors are in there as well. So thank you to the Reaper Racing League for being a part of this. If you want to be a part of the Reaper Racing Leagues next season, make sure that you do hit some of the links in the description. I do believe I think I put their Discord link in there. And if I didn't, I will make sure to do that in just a moment in chat, so that way you guys can get out there and make sure that you get, it's going to expire in 7 days. So we're going to do it that way. This is to the Reaper Racing League. I think they're not recruiting for this season, but they are recruiting for their future seasons. And I've seen a lot of drivers be able to get out there and be involved in it. So make sure you do that. Go check them out, because it's been a great series. It's been a great season to run. So you're starting grid for heat race number 1 here with the first of a couple of heats. You see Christopher Joy, Cole Younger going to make up your front row. Keith Hagney, Kyle Carter, row number 2. Justin Williams, Trent Bailey are going to be there in row number 3. My favorite, number 49. I see they got your number all situated out there. The old Michaela Steffens out there. Has Jamie Massey back here with it. We're going to see some Duke beating it, banging 149, 119 going out of Diesel Jones back here as well. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much to all the fine folks that are out there knocking this one out of the park. I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the female dirt racers out here on iRacing. And the reason is because it takes a lot to get out there and to be a female race car driver in the real world, let alone on the iRacing platform. So I'm a happy camper to see people get out there and put it all together and knock it out of the park. We appreciate everyone being out there as well. It's going to be good. We're going to have some fun. And the reason why is because I'm a Hailie Deegan fan. Been a Hailie Deegan fan for a hot minute. And can always appreciate her, of course. And we want to see them all. We want to see them all push buttons and put a foot to the pedal. So I will always root for. You know, if we had an all-female league, it'd be even better. You know why? Because they can sling dirt just like the boys can. But we got to see how this one's going to roll. Christopher Joy, Cole Younger, Keith Hackney, Kyle Carter. Green flag. Whoa, Younger. Stacking up the field. Massey goes to the outside. As Justin Williams, Michaela Steffes they have a little bit of issue. Had to stop there, but Jamie Massey has the 119 rolling the corner. They all had to stop. Big checkup. Cole Younger had an issue. Justin Williams on pit road, so he's going to be maybe going into the consi here, and we'll see if they're going to have one to be able to determine that outside perspective. How about Christopher Joy, 66.64? Man, you got to add some more I rating. That's a bad number. The 32 out front, 91 in second. Keith Hackney trying to close down 15-11, the fastest lap of heat race number 1, 7 laps to go. As the Apex 7 lap to go marker knocks it out of the park. JJ&SC Racewear sponsors every single one of the features here. We love to see it. As these drivers go to work. Chiefland RC Racewear. Hey, you know what? Chiefland tagged me in one of their posts. If you have not seen what they do, you have got to go check them out. I love what they do. Absolutely killing it out there. Go check out Chiefland RC Racewear. Chiefland RC Raceway down in Florida if you haven't checked them out. John, thank you very much for becoming a follower out there on YouTube. Not YouTube, on Facebook. Johan, thank you. Alex, thank you very much as well. 4 laps to go right now, the top 3. So it was a little extra oomph as Massey goes to third. Jamie Massey, in fourth. Trent Bailey is in third right now, trying to track down. Massey just ran his fastest lap of the race, 15:19. Cole Younger, 15:21. Michaela holding on to 6th of that 49. And give her a setup. Kyle Carter back in the back here. I think maybe a setup issue here. I'm not quite sure for the Busch Latte Tri-City driver. As Justin Williams goes off the racing surface, Kyle Carter involved in all that stuff earlier. Right now, 2 laps to go. As you'll see the 32 roll the outside. 32 of Joy will take the white flag here. Final lap. And he raced number 1. Had a little bit of a collection plate offering at the very beginning, but right now the top 3. We'll see Trent Bay. Oh, man. Cole, Diesel. I don't know who that was. It was Keith Hackney. Got into the wall. Bailey goes to second. Massey, Younger, Steffes goes to 5th. Kyle Carter to 6th. Keith Hackney, wow. Right here, did he hit that's when he took the white flag. We're double checking here on what happened here. Oh. I don't know what happened. It looked like a mechanical failure on something. That did not look like fun. Here's heat race number 2. Lakin Martin's going to be your pole sitter here for the Klosterman Graven pole sitter. Joe Garcia is going to be the outside pole sitter. Jade Sheehan's going to have Charles Barnes in row number 2. Robert Overstreet's going to have Tyson Banks there as well. Justin Brown, Nick King, Tony Martin. No, field 9. Reports of hardware malfunction. I thought that is exactly what happened. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like when he turned the corner, his, I don't know if he's on a direct drive or what happened there, but that thing snapped to the right, and that is usually either a brake or if it's not a brake, it's it's either a direct drive or maybe some issues with the steering wheel having there. So those things do happen. Yeah, all good things. All good things. Thank you, Joe, for giving a big old reaction to my 2K grind. I have been trying to get out there and improve my racing craft by getting on the track. Not always the greatest thing. I will get into some more dirt racing to understand these cars a little bit more each and every week. But for the time being, we're good at watching them. These guys put on such a good show. It's tough. It's tough to even. I don't know. You know, I need to probably load a camera. Bear with me. No? Yeah, it was loaded. I was just trying to wonder why it was all jacked up on Mountain Dew there. Really was. Oh, let's go. We're going to go at it here. Here is the turn 3 camera. We will be ready to go. There'll be 9 laps to go here. I mean, 10 laps to go. Yeah, we haven't even gone green yet. How about it? Pitter patter. Let's go. Green flag. Using Shut Up Shop. JJ and SC Racewear. Check them out. I got a couple of links in the description for them. I want you to go find out what they're all about. They run all these heats. They have a great time with it. Oh, 21C goes around. That's a 121 of Charles Barnes, but he is good to go. 747 there, and they're still trying to roll forward. No caution, as cautions do not happen. Nick King, Tyson Banks involved. Tyson Banks into 747, jumping to pit road, having to do so. Right now will be 8 laps to go as Lakin Martin rolls the corner. Robert Overstreet, 1542. A lot of things happening there that just weren't. I don't know. That was weird. Here's a look at what happened. Here's the 43 rolls the outside. 7-4. Oh, the 114 got into Charles Barnes there. Let's back this up just a little bit. Sorry, folks. I know there's racing going on. Charles got into the corner. Was 3 wide on this entrance. Had a great line here. Just a little bit of a turn with the 114. A little bit of a racing incident there. No big deal. They're going, though. 6 laps to go to be 5 this time by with Lakin Martin coming around to the front straightaway. It's a big racetrack. It's going to wear out fast. That humidity makes these tires very much tacky. Oh, wall where Jaden Sheehan able to recollect. Doing just fine. Gets back around 4 laps to go. Top 4, all within a throwing distance, under a second apart. Charles Barnes trying to catch back up with the 43. Nick King behind. Justin Brown's going to be in that 7th spot. Tyson Banks on pit road. Lakin Martin with 3 laps to go shows the Apex Racing line as they continue to work Rocket on board with the 038. 5 of Jaden Sheehan in second. Joe Garcia off 1, trying to get more out of it. The 114. Going to be 2 laps to go this time by. Well, cockpit view. How dirty is it? Kyle Carter. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? How's the weather 30 minutes away from me? It is cold as all get out down here. White flag waves. Final lap here for the Lincoln Heat Race number 2. Tony Martin, Jaden Sheehan, Joe Garcia rolling. Lakin Martin's going to come around. He's going to knock it out of the park. Here is that race result. Martin, Sheehan, Garcia. Overstreet's going to be your top 4. Barnes in that 5 spot. King, Brown, Banks out of the race. Tony Martin out there helping all of the fantastic race lines that are out there. I do believe we're going to have that consi. We are going to have that consi. Here is that starting grid. We will get rid of that ticker for a second. Michaela's going to be your Klosterman engraving pole sitter. Charles Barr is going to be outside pole sitter. Kyle Carter, Nick King going to make up row number 2. Keith Hackney, Justin Brown at row number 3. Justin Williams, Tyson Banks, row number 4. Diesel Jones out there. You can't see anything PG related. It's cold. It's stinking cold, man. It is cold. It's supposed to be cold in the wintertime, but it's not supposed to be that cold. You know what I mean? Yeah. What have we got? What are we doing? Oy vey. Yeah, it's really cold. It is, was it 9 degrees here, but the feels like temperature is something, it's like -8 right now. The wind is atrocious. That's the big thing. The wind is absolutely atrocious. All right. Michaela is going to be leading them to green here. Here's the Voodoo Queen. I like it. Voodoo 49 from Josh Van Bommel. Josh, much love, man. Good to see you back out in the chat for you. Root her on. He has a chance here for a good restart. We'll see if a little bit of clean air, maybe a little bit of controlling this restart will work for him. We'll have a 15-lap Consi here for the Reaper Racing Series. I do love this series. This series is absolutely a blast. And they've had a ton of fun helping us out here. Consi, brought to you by Red Pirate Family Bar and Grill. Go check them out. They do a lot of oysters. They do a whole lot of stuff down there in that Florida region. Check out the links in the description for me. Red Pirate is where I'm going when I go to Florida. 49 to the green flag down on the bottom side. Just didn't get the restart there that she needed, or get the start of the race that she needed there. Charles Barnes goes to the lead. P2 for Michaela as she drops back just a little bit here. Michaela rolling at second spot. Charles Barnes leads this lap. 14 laps to go. Caution laps will not count. If the caution does come out, Charles rolls Lincoln nice and easy. But right behind, here comes Michaela. Nick King trying to make some short work of that. Nick King does make the slider happen. It's around the 49, so King goes to second here as these drivers go to work. Little ticker action for you here. Barnes, King, Hackney, Steffes is going to be your top four. Kyle Carter in fifth. Carter trying to roll a little bit more on the outside. A little Midwest region here. Tri-City. Speed, I know the Tri-City region. Well, that's over here in Jefferson City, so you're going to check him out. How about the 43 of King? Going to roll back into that middle race line here. 21 up near the wall. 43 is going to have the drive off. 21 battles back, but watch out. Sliders are coming. 21 takes the line away. 43 rolls the bottom side. Big momentum as Tyson Banks jumps to pit. Something happened to that driver. We'll take a look here real quick. 11 laps to go. It's the 21. The 121. Sorry, the 21. Charles Barnes is in the 121. The 21 is actually Justin Brown trying to get around Michaela here. Michaela able to bang him back on the outside. Doing a great job of holding the line. Michaela, oh, baby, 3 wide. That 21 about went around. Was on the nose of the 49. Was not clear of the race line. Hard angle. Here's what happened to Tyson Banks here on lap 1. I think he just kind of got into a little bit of trouble here. That's yeah, it was on the start of the race. Maybe an issue there. I don't know. Charles Barnes, your race leader, battling out with King. 43 and the 121 side by side here. As King trying to level in. A little tap right there. Gets a little bit up the race line. 43 still back to the inside. Here comes Keith Hackney trying to rebound from earlier. 7, now 6 laps to go in the B main. 43 still trying to work. 121 up on the bottom side. Keith Hackney rolling the corner as well. That's a little bit of close racing. How about it? Here's the 91 of Hackney. 21 of Carter. Sorry, the 21 of Justin Brown in fourth. Kyle Carter to the bottom side. These three have been duking it out for a hot minute. Kyle Carter rolls that slider. It's going to be on the bottom side. Slides up the racetrack. Crossover for the 21. 121 on the outside. 14 rolls the beautiful bean footage. 14 with a better line on the outside. It's going to be able to clear the 21 here on the straight. 4 laps to go. Now 3. This time by as Charles Barnes tries to make this one work. 43 back to the inside. Keith Hackney trying to get one more spot here as the 91 hooks up on the bumper. The 43 and they get into the wall. Kyle Carter will go around for third. Those two were on it. Nick King kicking Keith Hackney upside down, inside out. Charles Barnes, they reset. Barnes rolls the corner. Keith Hackney was right there, hooked up on the back bumper, but I tell you what, comes Charles Barnes He's going to have that white flag. Kyle Carter's going to be in second. They drive around while other people reset. 49 of Michaela Steffels on third. Can they do it? Can she hold him off? As Barnes wins the B main. Brought to you by Red Pirate Family Bar and Grill. 14 to go to second. 49 will be in third. And then Justin Brown will be your fourth place driver. And they will go out and warm up. 10-minute warm up here, I think. Something like that. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. I don't know. Holy cow. My goodness. Yeah, I've not seen a 10-minute warm-up. That's a lot. It is quite a bit. Nice job, Kayla. I'm rooting for you. Joe Garcia, fastest lap on the circuit now. That is a lot of time for the 10-minute warm-up. 70 laps is a little bit more than what they've been running here lately as well. Make sure you guys, if you're out there watching and you're a racer, make sure you check on your fuel for your setup for the final portion of this one. Make sure you have enough fuel in your car. Have that perfect amount. You know what I mean? Have that perfect amount. You're gonna have cautions. It's gonna happen, but you remember that. You double check on your fuel for your setups. How did I miss that one? How did I miss this one being 70 laps? I missed that. I had to have. I'm looking at the schedule. It is 70 laps. I just missed it. So next week we're 50 laps of Volusia, and then Fairbury we're gonna be at 70 laps again. 50 laps at Lernerville. I missed that one, folks. That's not on the league. That's on my end. And then 100 laps for Knoxville. Yeah. It'll be a good time. February 10th, the final day for the Reaper Racing League. It's been a great series. It's been a great time calling it, and I encourage everybody to go check out more of what's going on. Come on, Kayla. Yeah, go check your setups. Check your setups. You're running the Lucas Oil setup in the heat. Get it, full send. That might explain a little bit on the gear ratio. Make sure your setups are the right setups. Now watch, Kayla's going to come out and stomp the ever-loving, Go whip up on those boys. Oh. Really talented drivers. I mean, she's got... Michaela's I rating is much, much heavier than mine is right now. She knows more what I'm doing than I do. So, especially when it comes to driving these. How about Joe Garcia, though? 3,008 on the I rating as well. Charles Barnes, 4686. This is where's the I got my strength of field button here somewhere. Every time I reload this thing, I keep forgetting to save that button. Or do I? Maybe it just keeps deleting on me. I don't know. I just work here. Import from the library. All right. Let us, these guys are out there running. I'm going to put this on exciting. Let them finish that warm up real quick, folks. He's, you know, the driver. Actually, I think they're coming back to pit road. They might be calling this one. I'm not quite sure. I am trying to find out where a couple of these buttons went that are supposed to. Some things needed to be updated on the overlay, and it's not showing up. So, thank you to everybody who is out there. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the subscribes. The track is closed. Thank you, dear. Thank you to the admins as well. You're closing the track down. That's cool. I'm missing some stuff here. Yeah. No, it's okay. I don't know where that stuff is going. It's okay. I will tell you what the SOF is here in just a moment. Thank you to everybody who is out there. I want to make sure that I continue to thank each and every one of you for all the success that you've allowed me to have. It's been an absolute blast coming up and doing this for almost 4 years, and just truly enjoying what we've been able to do. All right, they're gonna reset the set, or not reset they've pushed on to the next session, which is going to be your feature. And we are thrilled to be able to have that happen, as we'll take a look at the starting grid for week 6. The feature brought to you by Apex Designs. Christopher Joy is going to be your Klosterman engraving pole sitter here for your 70 lap feature. Lakin Martin's going to be your outside pole sitter. Trent Bailey, Jaden Sheehan are going to make it row number 2. Jamie Massey, Joe Garcia in row number 3. Cole Younger, Robert Overstreet in row number 4. Charles Barnes, Kyle Carter, row number 5. Michaela and Justin Brown are going to make up row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Justin Williams, Nick King. Row 8 will be Keith Hackney, Tyson Banks, Diesel Jones would bring up the tail end of that one as the 17th driver. 17 drivers for these 70 lappers, and pretty thrilled about it. It's going to be amazing. 70 laps is a lot of laps, and if you have not seen just how many laps you can run with this thing, well, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beaut. Insanity. Anyway, I was looking at SOF. That's what I was going to be doing. Excuse me, folks. I got a sniffle going on here. I don't understand. All right. Pace trucks in. 70 laps coming up. Again, caution laps do not count. Cautions are turned on. I believe they're going to be waiting for that turn 3 momentum. Yep, there it is. There's turn 3. Turn 4. Joy goes. Green flag. Joy, Massey, Martin. Lakin Martin to the inside. 43.90 of the iRating is the 038 rolls the outside. 119 on the inside. Massey rolls that corner. How about some beautiful bean footage? Because right now we got a lot of drivers putting a little 3 up into the 5. Yeah. Jaden Sheehan here. They're still rolling green. Everybody rolling straight here. Jaden Sheehan had the 3 on the inside. Here's the 5. The 114 went to the outside. Oh, the 114 got up into the 3, up into the 5. Little net code. Everybody rolled straight forward. Yep, they're good. 5 just a little bit off kilter. No caution. Now the caution's going to come out. Justin Brown, Nick King having an issue. Here's what happened to bring that caution out. 114 into the 21. And just nowhere for drivers to go. That's when you get off the rhythm, that's exactly what happens. And so the first caution of the race is going to come out here on lap 4 as drivers will go to work. Race leader will be Christopher Joy in the 032. Lakin Martin will be second. Cole Younger third. As all of these drivers look to show their presence and show exactly what they're made of. Make it to the Reaper Racing League Fusion Setup Shop Pro Late Model Series here on Saturday nights. If you're going to tune in for some more racing after this, folks, we'll go live with our second race of the night, which is going to be the Heart to Heart Truck Series. Late night Daytona action tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. First race of their series, their season. We'll get that all worked out. But you got to start the night with some dirt. Some people say you got to take asphalt to go to dirt. Well, we're going to take some dirt to go to asphalt. That's exactly what's going to happen every Saturday night. At least for the next few weeks, and we'll see what's going to happen. I want to keep up with the Reaper Racing League regardless. I know we're getting close to the end of the series and the end of the season on the back half of this, and it's been a ton of fun to be able to have a Saturday Night Dirt Series. I do call it Monday Night Dirt Series as well for Chop Shop, and it's been incredible. I like seeing other ends of spectrums here. It's good. It's good things. Yeah, 4 of 70. Drivers ready to go. Lots will be off of the pace truck this next time by. All right. Them drivers having is Kyle Carter coming off pit road here. Not quite sure. There's things working around. Some people maybe having some black flags that were all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'm not quite sure. There's Jaden Sheehan back there. Fusion Setup Shop ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go. Let's pitter patter and let's get at her. Timing tower set. We are ready for some more racing here. Joy, Martin, Massey, Barnes, Overstreet, Steffes is going to be your front three rows on the restart here. Pace truck is still out there. We've been pacing around for quite a few laps here. Let's see what happens when they go in just a moment. Pace truck should dive in this time by. We'll see what happens with the Reaper Racing Series here. Thank you to Apex Designs. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight. Thank you to all the new followers and new subscribers on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, live on all three platforms. Green flag. As Massey gets around the 038 of Lakin Martin. Lakin Martin's going to battle back to the outside. This is a chance here for Joy to outstretch 119 to the bottom side. 038 back to the outside. 21 of Barnes to the backside there as well. The 032, 119, 038, 121, and the 146. Seeing Cole Younger and Michaela Staffy's going at it back here. Michaela trying to keep herself clear. Keith Hackney to the inside. That higher line's going to be the bigger line here. 5's going to be trying to put it up there. That's Jaden Sheehan. Sheehan. Whoa, Michaela, 49 into the 91. 91. Little door banging action for both those drivers. 3 of Cole Younger blinks out there for a moment. This is Internet Racing. 49. Rolling that beautiful bean footage here to the outside. This is Bush's Baked Bean segment. Charles Barnes, fastest lap of the segment. Here's the 121. Runs a 15.89. I'm sorry, the 15.73. 15.89 of the driver behind him is Robert Overstreet here in the 46. AKA the 146 on the relative there. 46 on the car. Younger in 6th. Keith Hackney trying to roll the bottom side. The 77-46 high-rated driver. Sorry, 77-68. I'm getting numbers backwards here. Sorry, I'm transposing numbers. Not okay. Let's go. 49 says Shane Gibson. 91 still trying to clear. Oh, baby. 49 off the rocker. Gets into it, but that's all good. Letitia, thank you very much for the like. Way to stick with it. How about Joy and Lakin Martin 1-2 right now? Jamie Massey's going to be in third. Charles Barnes trying to run back to that middle lane. 10 of 70. Got to save some tire and save some race line here. That's going to be a part of this as well. Craig, thank you much. Letitia, thank you for the share. Caution comes out. Tyson Banks, Trent Bailey. Yeah, it looks like the 5. Jade Sheehan gets to the back bumper of the 747 on in the corner entrance there. And tell you what, Tyson got planted. And then see a couple of drivers coming up pit road here. Trent was there as well. Trent nowhere to go. See if he has that car worked on. Keith Hackney runs the fastest lap of the segment. Last lap, 15.71. You will dine on you, so you're done for the night? That sucks, man. No bueno, sir. Terry, thank you for the like. Much love. How'd your wheel die? Did it always the plug, or did it just be a set? Not the setup, was it? Did it not destroy it? It happened to somebody else out there, too. Who was that? 91? Earlier? Yeah, at a battle back. We'll see. It'll be the 032, 038 on the front row here. 119 will be there to the inside. Charles Barnes with a 121 on the outside has been really putting a lot of heat on it. And got a fast enough car. Inside lane elected for Joy. We'll be going back to green flag racing here any moment. Green flag. Top 5 on the top of your screen. Let's see who's going to be able to buffalo their way around. Right now, a whole lot still happening here. Nick King, Tyson Banks. Oh, 49 gets collected. Holy cow. As we start digging in, Trent Bailey up on the high side here. Cole Younger there. Cole up near the wall. Oh, that right front broke on Trent there. So that's what did that. Just slow on the wall there. And then Michaela gets destroyed here. Caution comes out. Driver sideways there. That was the 43 or the 146? 146 of Robert Overstreet. Here's in the corner. Gets onto the bottom side here. This is what happened to make that shake up. Goes to drop in the corner. 114 just flips him around, and Michaela with nowhere to go, and then she just gets wrecked. So she'll have to come to pit road. Caution did come out within a good relative there, so she should be able to still be on the lead lap. How unfortunate. 114 of Joe Garcia. Try not to misjudge. These things are a lot bigger than they feel. That nose is just It's super long, and you're sitting so far to the left side, you forget how big the right rear of these cars are. Very wide, whole lot of power, whole different set of circumstances. Green flag. Joe, 3 wide back there. How about them apples? Lake and Martin, 3 wide. 119 goes around. 15 of 70, and they are beating and banging on each other. 038, 121, 114. Full sand out of the corner. 15 of 70. This is going to become a very uncomfortable night as they try to roll the corner here. 70 laps at this racetrack is a long fuel cycle, a long fuel strategy. The more cautions they have, the worse off it gets. So settling in and running the race right now is going to be probably the biggest thing that you can do. Michaela goes to the back end here, able to get the car worked on just a little bit. I don't think she took a fast repair. Got about 20 seconds taken care of there. There's Joy, full second out in front of Lake and Martin. Charles Barnes, Keith Hackney. 1, 2, 3. Goes the 032, 38, and the 121. 91 of Keith Hackney up 11. Joe Garcia in the mix as well. Garcia on the bottom side of the 91. Back to the inside. 3, 4 wide here as they run into the the front straightaway here. These drivers really putting a whole lot of effort into these cars and a whole lot of bumping and banging. They're leaning on each other right now. 19 of 71. Woo! 114 as the 119 goes to the inside. Jamie Massey trying to work his way back forward. 114 back into the corner as well. 114 up the race line. Trying to make that middle line work now as they continue to push. Robert Overstreet in the 146. Has a little bit of left-rear damage, but not going to hold off. It's going to put a lot of effort back into that car. 21 to 70. Christopher Joy putting a hurt. Top 5 goes Joy, Martin, Barnes, Hackney, Massey, as Keith Hackney tries to close back down a half second here to the 121. 91, 121 at third and fourth. That's it's going to be Massey all over the back bumper of Hackney as more race lines get disrupted here. Cole Younger finds that 14th race line. 14th race spot here, 6.3 back as Michaela Steffes still runs a 16.13. She's faster than a lot of the drivers in front of him, just has to put a little bit more into it. Trying to get back around, catch up to Cole Younger. Trying to catch up to Justin Williams. Williams here on the 24 to the bottom side. Trying to clear out Trent Bailey. Bailey gets that car fixed. A little fast repair goes a long way. And right now, he and the 43 trying to work their way back forward. Nick King up 3, but was up there inside the top 5 for a majority of the first portion of this one. 24 of 70 being completed. 1-4 caution comes back out here as Justin Williams has an issue. And here's what happened. 09, 24 was there. 24 rolls into the corner. Oh, just breaks out, just gets a little bit sideways. iRacing through that caution. They will be able to track everybody back down, catch them all back up. All right, let's go at it again. 25 of 70 about to begin here. Green flag. Overstreet on the bottom side. We are ready to go. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support the stream and knock things out of the park. Lakin Martin still trying to track down Christopher Joy. Keith Hackney's going to be in third. Jamie Massey in fourth. Massey to the bottom side. Roll over Joe Garcia there in the middle lane, trying to get a little bit more. You see that these drivers are really trying to put a lot into the turn. And that wall has been everybody's saving grace on corner exit. But right now, here comes the 5 of Jaden Sheehan. Sheehan on the middle portion of this one has the bottom lane working very nicely. I want to go right on board in the cockpit view here. Oops, sorry about that. Look at how they dip into the corner. He has Overstreet on the bottom side. He is still trying to roll out. He dips out of the throttle there. Gets back of the corner as Garcia's in front of him. Overstreet able to make that work, gets into the corner again, has to get back into the throttle. A lot of drivers are out of the throttle early. There's Massey to Keith Hackney. Oh, they're leaning on each other. Oh, they're really leaning on each other. Lakin Martin under fire, trying to protect his second spot. Hackney and Massey going at it. How about Charles Barnes? Barnes rolling up there as well. This is a battle of the ages. Cole Younger having an issue. He's able to get back around. Staffies is going to be up in the mix once again. Christopher Joy, still your race leader. 0.6 of a second lead, 32 of 70. About halfway through this one, I'm going to take a hydrate break real quick. Well, these drivers dig at it. It's been awesome. Susie, thank you for the like. Much love. Absolutely fantastic race so far. Let's go. Keith Hackney. He's holding on to third. Let's throw through the exciting portion of this race. Right now, Hackney and Jamie Massey have been knocking each other's doors down in a little bit of extra incentive for the 119. But here comes Charles Barnes as they push back into the corner. 119 of Jamie Massey just trying to clear any portion of this one. And they keep getting bumper to bumper, knocking each other off each other's race line. It has been absolutely a blast to watch. Charles Barnes, Jamie Massey, Keith Hackney getting shout-outs from Susie Dickerson. And I tell you what, Christopher Joy not looking back here, just wants to roll forward and needs to run a comfortable race line. That's exactly what's happening. Just trying to be easy. Here's your turn 4 cam. Look at the 032 trying to track down Cole Younger. Younger trying to track down Michaela Steffies. Full center to the corner all the way down to the bottom side. Lakin Martin trying to hold on for a little bit more. That's one thing about this racetrack and the length of this race is that these drivers are going to have to put a lot of time, a lot of tire on the racetrack here. 70 laps is a lot of laps to be able to run these cars around here. I'm curious to see. I'm going to ask them what their tires are at the end of this one. There's a whole lot of beating and banging going on. Joe Garcia to the bottom side, trying to clear the 146 of Robert Overstreet. 747 back into the mix as Tyson Banks rolls up 8. Banks trying to get more of this one. He's been very, very, very tough car to race over the last 5 weeks of watching these drivers. But he's always there in the mix and always trying. So is Jaden Sheehan. Jaden having an off night here in the 5, just off 5. Started 4, trying to put a little bit more in here. Justin Williams in the 24, rebounding here a little bit, has a 1.5 second difference here from the 49. 49 has a whole lot of nose damage. I don't think she's been back in to get that fast repair. I think she's just been going in and getting the damage repaired and saving that fast repair for something later. We are 42 of 70 as right now the 032 tracking down some lap traffic here. 9/10 of a second difference here between Lakin Martin and Christopher Joy. As Cole Younger is about to go a lap down to your race leader. 032 to the bottom side, 038 up on the high side. Hackney at the 91, 119. 032 trying to find a clear spot here to get around the 3. It's going to force the 3 to run higher. 3 was being competitive there. It gives up the race line to Christopher Joy. Christopher Joy rolls the bottom. How's the Younger family? We like ourselves the Younger family. Jesse and all the cool people out there. Jamie Massey to 4. Charles Barnes back to 5th. Barnes maybe save it a little bit here. We'll be 25 laps to go here. Brought to you by Apex Designs and all of the fine folks over there. Of course, thank you to Track Dogs Racing for being a part of the TrackDogs.net for having a great time out there and being a part of this series. Reaper Racing League, absolutely phenomenal. These top 3, top 4 drivers. Top 5 drivers, all within throwing distance of some shouting words. Right now, 114 out of the bottom, goes around, caution will come out. We saw that happen. I was getting ready to say Joe Garcia and Robert over. 24 backs up into the 114, backs up into the 24 there. That scared the ever-loving crap out of me. Sorry. Oh, man. Justin Williams, night over. Having to reset to pit road. Here's what happened when he was coming around here. This is what he saw. Man, oh man. There's a loud thud in my left ear there for a moment. The only reason I said anything. Woo! Oh, yeah. It scared the ever-loving crap out of me. We'll be 25 laps to go here for the Fusion Setup Shop series. It's been fun. It's been good. This has been good. Whoa. Man, oh man. All right, pace truck's in. Justin Williams, 114. Is he going to be able to make it out? Does he have a fast repair, or did he have to use that fast repair earlier? I'm not quite sure. We'll see if this is going to still be a thing. Pace truck will dive in. And the tows around this place are pretty quick. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. That sucks. It sucks for him. All right, Joy, Lakin Martin, Keith Hackney, Jamie Massey. Charles Barnes, Tyson Banks, green flag. 5th caution, 24 laps to go. Now 23 this time by Lincoln. Has been every bit of a fitful as you would think. How about Hackney in front of Martin here? And now a chance. Lakin Martin defended his line very nicely earlier. Now they're back to 3 wide here. And the 038 make it work as Jamie Massey goes to the outside. Charles Barnes having a little hiccup there on the bottom side of that race line. It's a little extra sideways. Keith Hackney trying to track down Christopher Joy. Joy had a great race line here. And now it's going to really have to put in the effort and battle as they go around to the back straightaway. 119 of Massey and the 91 of Keith Hackney. We're going to have Lakin Martin right behind. It'll be 20 laps to go here as you see the race line start to change. Lakin Martin trying to get around the 119. Backs up the throttle. Caution comes back out here. As we'll see. Not quite sure. Was it because it was Justin came off a pit road here and they threw it and iRacing threw the caution? Well, that's dang old datally dumb. He exited with clear traffic there. And so poor guy can't catch a break. Green flag racing has been good here. Will be 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go, something like that here. Maybe 19 by the time it's all said and done. It's been a phenomenal race, folks. If you haven't done so, again, you reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way. Sports Stream helps support what these drivers do, and of course, helps us grow to be able to offer more and more opportunities for these drivers to be able to put in the race time, the race lines, and knock it out of the park. We're going to be heart-to-heart racing after this one, so tune in. We're going to have some late night iRacing, and it will be a ton of fun for everyone. Max, thank you very much. I did see that one come straight across to you. Thank you so much as well. You were all killer. Every one of you. Thank you for the likes. Much love to you. I appreciate it. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go. Full send and hellbound. Fusion setup shop. Last 20 laps or so is going to be insane. How about it? Green flag. Christopher Joy's led every lap so far. Right now, Jamie Massey pulls himself to second. Matt Swope giving us some love out there. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. 032, 119, 91, 121, 038. A little dirt racing action. This 70-lap feature has been absolutely killer. Thank you to all the sponsors of the series. Thank you to MJ Welding for all the rookie standings out there as well. MFJ Welding, a part of that. Love to see what everybody's been able to put together. Thank you to Reaper Racing League for knocking us out of the park. And just really, really having some phenomenal racing here. Melvin's Lawn Care. Big shout out for Melvin's Lawn Care. Putting up some time and some hut and some just killing it. Just killing it. But all them apples, they're rolling. We're still green. 15 laps to go here. Joy, Jamie Massey, Keith Hackney. Massey trying to pull a little bit more out of this one. A lot of full send momentum. Keith Hackney in third. Charles Barnes in fourth. Tyson Banks trying to be the biggest mover of the race right behind him in fifth. And right now, Justin Brown, Lakin Martin getting beat up here. Started outside pole. The car to beat now. All the drivers who may have been saving tires toward the end of this one, just digging as hard as they can. How about Michaela trying to track down Jaden Sheehan? 49 into the 5 trying to rebound as well. 5 there into the back. Gets into the back bumper of the 09. Trent Bailey to the bottom side. Sheehan in front. Sheehan rolling the outside lane. Big send and hang on. Nick King up 6. King in 8th. 49 to Trent Bailey. Overstreet in the 146 has the race line to be able to hold on to, but Overstreet has a little bit of work to do as they continue to work. Joe Garcia, the 114. No, he looks like an open wheeled modified. How about Joy running the high side? It's going to protect with 10 laps to go. Jamie Massey second. Keith Hackney third. Charles Barnes holds on to fourth. Tyson Banks in fifth. Point standings for today's series. Absolutely killing it as the seasons progress. Week 6 has been absolutely knocking it out of the park. Keith Hackney with a 20-point lead over Tyson Banks. Lakin Martin was third coming in today's race. Nick King, Christopher Joy. All those drivers holding on to that top 5 spot are the points coming into today's race. Again, Christopher Joy with a win on the series. Jamie Massey has a win as well. Keith Hackney with 2 wins on the series. And these drivers are putting in all the work and all the effort, and they are really, really showing off. 8 to go. It'll be 7 this time by as Christopher Joy puts in a little bit more time. Can Jamie Massey clear a little bit more ground here and play catch-up as, I tell you what, has been the closest somebody's been trying to close in toward the end of the race. He's going to run the higher side, a little grip up on the high side as the 119 tries to find some grip there in that middle lane. Trying to search for anything here as right now Joe Garcia, the 114, holds off to the backside. He is going to be the first driver looking for the lead lap here again. Justin Williams in 14th. He's going to hold on to 14th. You're not going to take that one away. Cole Younger out of the race, 19 laps down. Kyle Carter had a wheel issue earlier, and it's going to be out of the race as well. It's going to finish 16th. But Christopher Joy, Jamie Massey, the story right now, 9/10 of a second difference here as Massey tries to gain some kind of ground here. A little bit more on the throttle, maybe settling here. How about Charles Barnes trying to catch back up to Keith Hackney? This one's been a whirlwind as all these drivers settling in on the high side. Charles Barnes, Keith Hackney, battle for third. Lakin Martin trying to get back up there as well, was 6 spots off just a little while ago, was in 8th, able to rebound back to 6th here, still off 4 from the start of the race. Lakin Martin there in the 038 trying to get around, has the 747 in tow, trying to get around the 121 of, the 21 of Justin Brown, 121 of Charles Barnes here in front. How about it, Christopher Joy coming around? Going to take the white flag here. Final lap, Lincoln. Been a whole lot of fun, whole lot of chaos, and a whole lot of wow. Look at him dig out of the corner. 1-3 is going to be the gap right here out of 3 and 4. Lincoln's been eventful. Reaper gives you another one. 6 races down. And Joy says, I'm coming for a title. Second winner of the season. Wins the feature here at the Fusion Setup Shop. Pro Late Models. Open that class series here for the Fusion Setup Shop Racing League. I absolutely love it. Reaper Racing League's been delivering. How about Joy? Massey Hackney, your top 3. And a great into that race. That was a ton of fun. Officially unofficial. Joy, Massey Hackney, your top 3. Barnes Brown, your top 5. Banks, Martin, Sheehan, King, Bailey will be your top 10. Michaela finishes in 11th. Robert, the Overstreet of Legends, is going to be there in 12th. Joe Garcia, 2 laps down in 13th. Justin Williams, Cole Younger, Kyle Carter, Diesel Jones out there helping with all the extra stuff. So good to see it. Oh, you can't watch? It's okay. I like it. Well, thank you very much for listening. I don't know if you can watch or if you can't watch, but I appreciate you. Well, I'm glad you're out there listening. Thank you to everybody for being out there on all the platforms. Y'all are knocking it out of the park, and thank you. I appreciate you. So we are going to be back here in just a moment. I got to talk to some drivers real quick before we bounce out of here, especially your top 3. They've been knocking it out of the park, and this guy is the one guy that led pretty much everything there, and there for a moment where you having to worry about saving a little bit of tire toward the end. This is your feature winner, Christopher Joy. Tell me about it, man.
I mean, for 70 laps, you got to save at least a little bit, or just kind of back down tire pressure kind of helps. But then if you start too low, you're kind of screwed on the first part of the race. So it's a strategy of these longer races, and I'm pretty good here, even though I kind of hate the track. But got her done. You did. You have to go out and either lose a little iRating or gain a little iRating. I'm just telling you. It's a good, because you have a 6664. Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like, you had good battles going on throughout all of the stints of this feature. I mean, you had Charles up there, you had Justin Brown up there. Of course, Lakin was up there trying to put it to you there for a little bit, and of course you have Jamie and Keith not far off trying to run through the field. It's all about clean runs here. This is kind of one of those tracks that can bite you, and what I mean by that is the walls have a tendency to have that. You have a tendency, like when you're exiting and you're running near the wall, if you get the wrong clip, it kind of sends you around without any issue or without any recourse.
Yeah, this track is famous for being bumpy as crap, especially down the backstretch. You can get kind of slingshotted into the wall if you're not paying attention. They're about midway down or coming kind of high off of 2 there. So it's a bumpy track. It's technical for sure. You're going full tilt and then to a paper clip. So yeah, you gotta be on your toes. Got to
be out of the throttle. We listen to, and on a lot of the drivers, out of the throttle, back into the throttle. One of the tracks that you don't Normally we hear you guys kind of feather throttle. Today we heard out of the throttle. You talk about paperclip. It's like the Martinsville of racetracks. That's as far as dirt goes, in my opinion. This way you have to sling around this race line. But it was a ton of fun. Chris, much love, man. I know this one was a little bit longer one. We got a couple of longer races coming up too, which is kind of cool. But this is the first of those stints as we get toward the end of the season. And now there's a big bump in points here again as you're inside the top 5, trying to go after that championship.
Yeah, I gotta make up some time for missing a race, and something happened in one of the other races. I can't remember what happened, but yeah, playing catch up. So hopefully we can get her done, and hopefully I can get up there before Knoxville.
Anyway, top 5 in points coming in today's race. Second win of the series. Congratulations once again, man. Give a shout out to get a win.
Yeah, I just want to thank the guys over at Majula City Speed Shop, Fergie with CFM, Shop Fergie 22, Sweet Victory Apparel, Elliot's Custom Trailers in Warsaw, Indiana, Fatheads Eyewear, Outlaw Graphics, H and Sons Racing, and you guys for putting this show on.
Been a blast. Chris, much love, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, sounds good.
That's Mr. Joy. He finishes in that number 1 spot. Number 2 spot's going to be Jamie Massey. He is the man, the myth, the legend, coming in here and knocking down some doors. You and Keith Hackney today put on probably some of the best racing we've seen you two. You two were leaning on each other for the longest times, just trying to get each other clear, and you're running 3 and 4 wide. This one was insane. Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, we had a really good car. I just used my stuff up trying to get by Hackney. It wasn't just Hackney, it was the 38 on Lakin. We were so good the first 50, I just felt like I was so much faster than everybody in front of me. I just couldn't pass, and I was just living on the ragged edge, man. And I had a guy spotting for me there in Discord and was kind of telling me, and he was even in like one point. He said, "You're on VR. I know you are because y'all are entirely too close." So yeah, so
insane.
yeah, man, it's just I've raced with Hackney for all 7 years I've been on iRacing, and I kind of know where he's going and what he's going to do. And he would lane change on me there a few times to scare me, but pretty much we're teammates, so we were communicating. But man, Joy was on a whole nother level the last 10 there. I'm a bottom feeder, and when it goes to the top, unless it's just Eldora or Knoxville or something like that, where I can run the top, I really struggle. So I figured the top was going to fall off. I figured we were all going to be on the top early, and the top was going to fall off, and we were going to be on the bottom. So I built a setup for the bottom, and I just was so tight, man. I was having to pitch the car really hard, and Joy was just impressively fast in 1 and 2, and he was the man this time. He was the man tonight for sure.
Yeah, he did a pretty bang up job. You, of course, did a bang up job as well. I mean, all of you. I mean, we look at how you guys were racing. You and Charles Barnes, and then you talk about Lakin. Lakin just. It was a restart there. We kind of went the right way for the outside lane instead of having to have that weird checkup that kind of just has a tendency to happen on the inside lane when you dig out getting into turn 1. But you guys put on one hell of a show tonight. It was an absolute blast to call, and I look forward to more. I know this one was the longer one. This one was a good one. Akigo out there says what a race. You guys, and Susie says good job, by the way. Susie's saying.
Yeah, Mama Bear. That's I guess them are my biggest supporters, man. The Dickinson. So yeah, and it was a great race. Like you said, I just don't like this place. So putting it behind us and finishing second is a plus for me. I qualified like from last. I am terrible here, but anytime it's race time, I get up on the wheel and try to do my best. So we held on pretty good and got a second. Good points not for us, and we'll move on, man.
It's going to be a great time. We've got regular kind of race next week, so that's going to be a ton of fun to watch. My man, congratulations on the P2. Give your shout-outs.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody over at NLR, House of Speed, Papa Mike's Promotions, Mama Bear, Heartland Harley Davidson, Grip Hackney Live, Tunnel Vision by Hackney. You for broadcasting, man, you're doing a hell of a job. Reaper Racing League for giving us this to race, and it's been a hell of a league. And like I said, I missed the first race or two, and we're trying to battle back and get the best finishes we can to battle for this championship. And congratulations to Joy there, man. Well deserved. He kicked our ass. He was the man tonight. Maybe we can be one spot better next week.
Tell you what, sixth in points now as the standings happen. Christopher moved up to fourth, so you're not doing too bad.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Always. That is Jamie Massey. He gets out there and knocks that one out of the park. We like that guy. He's a ton of fun. How about this guy, though? He has been on one heck of a streak. Top 3 here tonight for Keith Hackney, and he finishes third tonight. Tell me about it, man. You were on it.
Man, I don't even know where to start. Like, I just don't, as a driver in the seat, like I say, I'm obviously admin's always got the final call, and I always, that's what we go with. But I didn't agree with what happened in the heat race. Got black flagged for contact going into one. But you know, it is what it is. And then we had a good B main going, and me and Nick got together, which I hated. It broke both of our cars. We just got buried too deep, and we just honestly, at that point, I was so damn mad. Like when you race mad, you don't talk. You just go in there and you get everything you can get out of your car, and that's exactly what I did. Like I um I drove it way too hard. Um, I mean, well, I guess I had to, and to a certain point,
Mhm.
I drove too hard early, and I mean, honestly, I used my stuff up, there, once I got up to a good position, second, third, fourth, whatever. Uh, it's just one of those things, man. Like, I wished, now I would have took the damn EOL this week instead of last week.
Mhm.
Um, but I hate this place. I absolutely hate this place. I've never been good here. I just can't get a grasp on it. It's at the bottom of my list, and there's some other shitty tracks on here, but this one is definitely at the bottom. So yeah, man, I'm glad to get it behind us. We are going to Volusia next week, and you mark my words, I will win that race.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Mark my words.
You know me. I like the stories. I like developing the stories. I like making sure that that's what we do, and give that extra incentive to say, all right, well, this is what he said. He said it. That's what we're gonna go after. But hey, you know what? That'd be your third win though. So that you're looking for that third one.
Well, of course, man. Like, I mean, like I say, I hate this place. Joey did what he needed to do here. These are more like his kind of style racetracks, and obviously completely opposite than mine. Um, I just, I don't know, man. Like, I think well, I know I'm still leading the points. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And honestly, all that was tonight was points racing. I mean, if I had a chance or a shot to win, then I was going to try it. But if not, I was trying to salvage everything I could because I had to start in the back. And when you points racing, it don't matter, just consistency, and
Mhm.
that's all we can ask for. And that's exactly what I was trying to do tonight. And like I said, I'm glad that's behind us. We got what, Volusia, Fairbury. I mean, Fairbury, well, we know how that's gonna go. Volusia, I'm really good
70
at.
and it's 70 laps as well. So
Right. And Lernerville is all about not going off the damn cush, and
yeah.
I always do in every race I'm in, at least one time. And Knoxville is obviously my best track on the sim, and I'm glad that's the finale. So I think we're gonna have a pretty strong showing here these last 4 races. I know we haven't really tested these pros. We don't really drive pros a whole lot. I mean, we're more focused on like the supers and
Mhm.
possibly UMPs.
Mhm.
We just our pro program right now is not up to, I guess, my standards and a lot of the other guys on the team. Um, but that's going to change. Me and Massey was talking during the race, and we're going to get to work, and we're going to make sure that this kind of shit don't happen many more times, if any, moving on. So you know, it is what it is.
We like to hear it. We like the competitive nature. Right now, you have a 98-point lead over Christopher Joy, who is tied with wins on you with you. The only stat that you have better than him is your average finish is third, and it's pretty insane. So you guys have been knocking it out of the park. You guys were able to lean on each other. That's what I was talking to Jamie about. But you're also able to lean with other drivers, and it just shows the skill that not only that you have, but also the league has, and all of these folks that are all racing around 3, 4, 5 wide, getting into the corners, trying to lean on each other's cars, knowing when to push and when not to push. You guys really did put on a good show tonight.
Right. And, just like Massey said, I mean, hell, we're teammates. We're good friends outside of iRacing as well. We've known each other for a long time. And, we know how each other race, and we're both here to win. We both have competitive nature, and we will lean on each other to win a race. I mean, there's no telling how many races me and him has went back and forth on just trying to win.
Mhm.
But we know what we can do with each other. Mistakes are bound to happen. I mean, that's racing. But we also know that that's not what it means to at the end of the day. We would rather be leaning on other people rather than each other because, you know, we shouldn't be racing each other, we should be racing other people. So, and then but going back to the other people, like, I can speak right here, like, as I was trying to get through the field, man, it's so treacherous here, like, this place is so tight. Honestly, I think it's tighter than weed sport,
Mhm.
my honest opinion.
Yeah.
The weed sport's pretty damn tight. It's just,
I call
you
Lincoln. I said it earlier. I called Lincoln the Martinsville of. And for those who are in the oval circuit that are out there watching, that normally watch me for the oval stuff, Lincoln is like the Martinsville of dirt track racing. You have to get into the corner. You carry a lot of speed in the corner, but you're basically whipping the thing in a complete U-turn, and having to get back on the throttle. And the outside lane is usually like what Jamie was saying. The outside lane was usually the way to go, and then you kind of bottom feed on the bottom. But this one wore completely different as well.
Right, and he ran whatever he ran. I ran something completely different. Charles ran something different.
Mhm.
I kind of set up to try to run the upper top line.
Mhm.
But though it was so bumpy out of on the exit of the corners, like I was just losing so much, and I knew then that we was just here for the ride, and we was just going to make the best of it and stuff like that. So, like I said. I'm ready to get or I'm glad that this is over with and we can actually go to a damn track where we can actually race because this is honestly my honest opinion is the biggest shithole on iRacing.
Yeah, well, somebody out there likes it though, so we'll just say, you know what, we'll see it next season maybe.
Yeah. Well, they can go run it elsewhere.
That's right. All right, brother. Well, give you shout outs, man. You got a P3 finish tonight. Still leading points as we head into next week.
Oh yeah, man, just all the guys at House Speed and NLR, Papa Mike's Promotions, Mama Bear, Heartland, Harley Davidson, Two Chicks and a Crew, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, Group Hackney Live, and you for doing a hell of a broadcast. I'm really enjoying these races. I go back and watch, and I guess I'll give you another shout out right here. Just one thing that really stands out to me is that it's just so clear, and that's just amazing for the iRacing and Facebook service and stuff like that. So I really give you props for that, and I hope you make it a long way on this thing on the dirt side.
Tell you what, 4 years of doing this, and we've done a couple of leagues. I always catch the leagues on their on their off season. You know what I mean? And so, like when everybody when the dirt side starts to pick up for regular racing, actually in the real world racing, that's when we all kind of separate from dirt because I go call regular racing in the real world. And then you guys are out there running your regular car. So I'm hoping that we can make a long stint with the dirt series. Chop Shop has their own dirt series, but they're trying to build their dirt series. Reaper's been great because we have this strength of field, and you guys have been showing up and delivering. You guys make it easy for me. I think that's the I feel spoiled. If that makes any
Well,
sense.
well, I'll tell you what. What for you to say that dirt guys make it easy for you? That's saying a hell of a lot because us dirt guys make it pretty difficult for the admins and everything in between. So I guess yeah, we are doing something kind of right.
Yeah. No, you guys have the racing has been great, and whatever goes on behind the scenes, I don't get to hear. I don't care. I get to come and call a race, and that's pretty much what it is. Speaking of calling races, I got to set up for race number 2 tonight. So, my man, much love, congratulations. I look forward to seeing what you guys do in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, and hopefully one day you'll broadcast me on the asphalt side because I'll be racing that too.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, brother.
All right, all right, man.
That's Keith Hackney. He goes, he leads in points, and he's going to be third tonight. And of course, big special thank you to everybody out there. Jamie Massey, of course, finishes in second. Christopher Joy is third. Your biggest mover of the race is going to be Keith Hackney, up 12. Tyson Banks is up 10, so did a phenomenal job for the 747. Incredible time. It's been an incredible time. So lots of fun. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind. I want to thank you to all the sponsors for the Fusion Setup Shop. Pro Late models here for Reaper Racing League. It is an open setup series. Christopher Joy gets the win. Thank you to all the sponsors, JJ and SC Racewear. Excuse me. All the fine folks over at Red Fire Bar and Grill, MFJ Welding. Of course, we love our Red Fire Family Bar and Grill, trackdogs.net. You see them on your screen right there. Of course, Paul and all the fine folks of his window and siding company. Each and every one of you for being out there and knocking it out of the park. All the sponsors, I'm probably forgetting all of my sponsors. Thank you very much to Chop Shop, to NordVPN, of course, all of the fine folks over at Dark Horizon Fishing, and of course, just everything else. It was a great one. Kayla, much love. You guys are awesome. A good evolution next week. Get that setup worked on. Justin, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. And it was a bad night, but you know what? You'll get back out there and you'll knock it out of the park. I know that you will. You guys are killing it. Absolutely phenomenal race. This one was good. So I got to set up for Daytona for Heart to Heart. Folks, if you haven't done so, tune into that race. It's going to be a week one of their schedule. I'm excited to be a part of that. I'm excited to see each and every one of you on the other side of this as well. If not, if we don't see you tonight, we'll see you next Saturday for the Reaper Racing Series back for Volusia. We do have more racing coming up all week long. We're going to be 7 days a week, 9 races over 7 days. And continue to book more. The more we book, the more we grow, the more we can put back into this, and the more we can make these drivers shine. And that's the key. It's what I want for this. So y'all have a good night. Be good. Again, be safe, be kind, whatever. I'm here for you. If you need anything, reach out to me, join my Discord, get out there and game with us. We'll see you to the next one.